Security Guard just got nerfed in the new update, so is he still worth playing? Today I will show you all how to play Security Guard and if he's still worth it post nerf. Before I get into it, please like and subscribe. This video was already in the making pre-nerfs, and I had to redo a bunch of clips to make it as up to date as I can. So if you like Bite by Night guide videos like these, please subscribe and enable notifs for when I post more. Let's start with his abilities, the taser and the cameras. We're going to start with the taser, the main focal point of his whole kit. The taser has 4 different charges. Below green, when it reaches green approximately after 5 seconds, yellow around 10 seconds, and red and above around 15 seconds. So what do these charges mean? Automatically when activating the taser, you cannot sprint at all. When you're below green, your base walking speed is slightly faster than the average survivors, and if you shoot around this area, it applies slowness to the killer for 3 seconds. When you reach the green bar, your walking speed is normal, and it applies slowness and daze to the killer for 5 seconds. At yellow, you move slower than base walking speed, and can apply slowness and confusion for 7 seconds. When the taser is red and above, it will greatly reduce your base movement speed and will apply slowness and silence for 9 seconds. And will automatically fire when you reach 20 seconds. When you shoot your taser, it will go out 12 studs, and when it hits a killer at red charge, it applies 0.1 second of stun, which can be used to cancel moves like Springtrap's Axe Throw and Enter's Doppelganger form. When hitting the killer, the player is automatically forced to look at the killer for however long the debuff lasts for. For example, the 9 seconds of debuffs from the red bar means you're forced to stay like that for 9 whole seconds. During this time, if you get hit, it will automatically end the taser effect. The taser can have 3 separate cooldowns. First, if you manually deactivate the taser, the cooldown will last 15 seconds. If you hit your taser on a killer, then the cooldown would be 30 seconds. The third one, if you miss your taser, the cooldown will last for 20 seconds. So realistically, it is better to tase at around the green to yellow mark. Let's talk about his second ability, the cameras. When opening the cameras, you can see the main points are highlighted. The killers in red, survivors in green, and generators are in blue. There is one exception to this. If Enter's in disguise form, he won't have any box around him. So how do these cams work? When opening the cams, the game will automatically try to find a camera that's the closest to the killer. Following the camera, you have many options. You can either switch cameras using A or D, zoom in or zoom out, but the most important feature is the ability to highlight objects. To highlight an object in the camera, click on the box surrounding it. When you do this, you will see 15% of your power drain every click. When you highlight the killer, they will have a red highlight, and when you highlight generators, they will have a white highlight, both lasting for 5 seconds while slowly fading. The best way to use the camera is to highlight the killer. Don't worry about spam clicking since the power on your camera recharges really fast, and highlights seem to stack time. Now, is the security guard still good? Sort of. This is because in the new patch notes, the more security guards you have per round now decreases how long the taser lasts with a maximum of a 60% reduction. So if you have a lot of security guards on a team, then basically you're practically useless. Now, when you load in as a security guard, you will start with a base of 100 HP and an extra 25 over health. This makes you extremely tanky, surviving at least 4 hits from a strength mode mimic, the highest damaging killer in the game. With the rest of the classes being only able to take 3 hits, this is because when you take damage with overhealth, it will only get rid of the overhealth first, not base health. So does this mean you can go up to the killer 1v1ing them? No! You are a support class, it even says it in the description. Your job is to locate the killer using cams and help fellow survivors escape chases using your taser. Go to flank spots and shoot the killer as they come by, slowing and distracting them. Now, I'll be blunt. Security Guard is the worst class for LMS, due to the fact that practically both of his abilities become useless during this time. Cams you don't need due to the fact that the killer will always be on you, and second, taser is not that good for 1v1s. You will have no time to charge it, and without the 0.1 second stun being a universal debuff on all taser charges anymore, you cannot cancel abilities. So how exactly do you survive LMS? Looping? Yes, this actually works as most players still don't know how to counter loops. And Security Guard is actually the best character for looping, second to Customer. Like I mentioned before, when charging the taser anywhere below green, your base walking speed is slightly faster than normal. This allows you to recharge stamina while walking faster than your walking speed, giving you a slight edge. And if you need to be able to Hit the killer with the taser if they are slowly gaining on you, and if not, you can cancel it for the shorter cooldown and repeat until 6 AM. That is my complete guide for the security guard. Please like and subscribe if you like this guide, and tell me which class you would like to see me make a guide on next.